getting hammered on the price, right? What's the price on your one bedrooms? I just want to know the price. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But a skillful way to deal with that. And then another thing that's really critical and really vital for us this time of year, because things tend to be a little bit slower right now, but there are leases to grab. There's leases to grab out there. One of the ways to grab leases is through referrals. They're a lot more fun too when you get a referral. It's a lot more fun when it's not like a lead from apartments.com. Nothing against you. Apartments.com, I love you. I love you in your Super Bowl commercials. You are great. Please don't come and crush my little company. But a referral is great too. So those were the two things I just wanted to cover on our sesh. If I'm the DJ, those are the two songs we'll be mixing up. What's your price and how to ask for referrals. But let me open it up to you. If I was Casey Kasem and you wanted to do a request and dedication, you guys are like, who the heck is that? I don't know. He probably died 40 freaking years ago. I don't know. It's been a long time since I listened to the radio, guys. Do you have a request and dedication? What's working in your world? Do you have any questions you want to ask? Do you have any like, yo, I'm crushing it, that you want to let the group know? Who's got something? Anyone? Just unmute yourself if you got something. The floor is yours. What you got? All right. Going once, going twice. Let's talk about your price. Dang, I'm rhyming today. Going once, going twice. Let's talk about your price. All right, so I can see a ton of you on camera. Give me a thumbs up if you never get asked this question. What's the price on your one? I'm just calling to see what the price is on your two bedroom. What's the price on them one bedrooms? Give me a thumbs up if you've never had that question before. All right, you're in the right room. It's not just me. Give me a thumbs up if you get that question daily. Every day, every day. Okay, we got a 100% track record. Everybody's like, every day. Okay, so let's go through this. How to answer what's your price. All right, guys. When is the worst time to, I'm sorry. Well, that's embarrassing. When is the worst time to think about the thing you're going to say? The worst time, as I just showed you, is the very moment that you are saying it. Guys, we just all gave a thumbs up. Hundreds of you were like, yo, I get asked this question multiple times a day. Okay, what's the price on your one bedrooms? What's the price on your two bedrooms? I want to know what the price is on your three bedrooms because I have a three-piece band and my drummer needs his own bedroom because he's noisy, right? We need to realize this. A lot of our conversations in leasing, a lot of our conversations with prospects are repetitive. Just like that. Just did the same thing 3 times. Your job is basically, I don't want to depress you, you're doing the same 16 things in different order over and over and over again. So if you start to have a process, the way the running backs in the NFL have a process for holding the football and looking for the hole and going through the hole, life gets a lot easier, guys. Like when somebody comes into the leasing office, your process should be to get out your butts, out the chair. Welcome, what can I get you information on? Right, welcome, what can I get you information on? Part of my process is to have a sword and shield, a pen and a piece of paper. If somebody was to call the leasing office, and let's say my community was named Matt Towers. Great name. Handsome Matt Commons. It's a great day at Handsome Matt Commons. What can I get you information on? I am following a process, not answering the phone with no process. Now, you process on certain things might be wrong. You might be like, yo, I have a process. When I answer the phone, I say, thank you for calling Handsome Matt Commons. My name's Matt. How can I help you? That's good that you have a process, but you have the wrong process, right? Never answer the phone saying your name. Never, ever, ever say, how can I help you? Why would you not say those two things? Number one, if you say your name, they don't care. They didn't hear you. Number two, if you say your name, you lose the ability to naturally get their name, right? So if I'm talking to Mike at Legacy and Mike answers the phone skillfully, it's a great day at Legacy, what can I get you information on? Yeah, I'm calling about your 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms? Yeah, I think I need a 2-bedroom because I saw that Morgan Wallen did it. I'm going to get into singing. I'm going to build a recording studio in the 2nd bedroom and I'm going to do, the regular bedroom in the regular bedroom. Awesome. Sounds great. What research have you done on our community? Oh, not a lot. Saw you guys on the apartments.com. Love that website. Jeff Goldblum, he's sure great. Other than that, haven't been there. Terrific. Hey, my name's Mike. What's your name? My name's Matt. I'm going to be a country singer. Call me Matty E. is my country name. Now we're having a skillful conversation. But if Mike from Legacy answers the phone, thank you for calling Legacy. My name's Mike. How can I help you? He started that call from a lower level of credibility. And he didn't get my name. He gave me his.
Yeah, I bet we came in that.
Hold on. You got a question, Rita? Oh, all right. Cool. Rita was just dropping in there. Hello, Rita. Good to see you. All right, so you got to be more skillful. Okay, we got templates for just about everything out there. Okay, here we can have a template for what's the price on your blank apartments. Okay, what's the price on your 1 bedrooms? What's the price on your 2 bedrooms? What's the price on your 3 bedrooms? Okay, we can have a template for this as well. And the template, if you have a template right now, there's a good chance it might be wrong. What do people say right now? I will tell you what they say right now. When you go call an apartment community. First thing that's going to happen, they're not going to answer their phone. Just don't do it. Okay, so you can go cry and be like, gosh, darn it, this is frustrating. I just want to choke a leasing consultant because they won't answer their phone. Now, remember that feeling when your phone rings. Right? And also give people a little grace. As my good friend Justin Bieber says, give them some grace. You don't know what they've been through. Okay? So you don't know what they've been through calling other communities. So have a little grace. Have a little patience with them. They might be a little frustrated when they call you because they might have called 16 other apartment communities. Okay? So, but I'll tell you what, when we do answer the phone, which we don't, not us, the other people, when we do answer the phone, I'll tell you where we screw this up. Well, I got a process. It involves this thing. Beautiful piece of equipment. The keyboard. Right? The first process is when somebody goes, what's the price on your 2 bedrooms? The most unskillful thing to do is go, let me check. You guys hear that? Worst noise you could ever hear. Okay? The other times you hear that is when your flight's canceled, when they can't find your receipt for the money back. Like nobody wants to hear you clicking away at your keyboard. Also, you have no business. You have no business checking what your availability is. They didn't say, what's your availability? They asked you what your price was. Okay? So don't go checking your availability. You're not there yet. You're not there yet in the conversation. Okay, here's the other unskillful thing that we say when somebody calls and goes, what's the price on your 2 bedroom? What's the price on your 3 bedrooms? What's the price on your 1 bedroom? The other unskillful thing that we say is, it depends. It depends on the floor plan. It depends on, how high up you are. We've got remodeled units. We've got renovated units. We've got haunted units. The haunted units are, of course, less expensive than the remodeled units. Unless you're wearing a lot of black like mascara and you're into that thing, I'm happy to charge you extra for a haunted unit. Like we go off on these weird tangents, and again, we're not there yet. Okay, here's what you need to remember. And you fall into these 3 buckets as well. You're welcome. Ya boy, the ME, he lays in bed. I lay in bed at night thinking about this stuff. Why do I lay in bed at night thinking about this stuff? 1, I'm lonely. 2, I'm a dork. Okay? There's only 3 reasons why people ever ask how much. How much is that goofy jacket from the 1960s? How much is your 3-bedroom apartments? How much is the tuna sandwich? How much is your 1-bedrooms? Whatever it is. Okay, there's only 3 reasons why people ask how much. First reason is the most obvious. They're shopping around and they're trying to rent a 2-bedroom and they need to know how much. That's actually one of the least common. Okay? That they're ready to make a decision and they need to know the price. Practically never when they call the community and they just want to know the price, are they ready to make a decision. Okay? Some of the times it's your competition checking your prices. Some of the times it's CoStar. The most common reason why people ask you how much are your 1-bedrooms, how much are your 2-bedrooms, how much are your 3-bedrooms, how much are your studios, they don't know what else to ask. You have been there. You've been there shopping. You have been there in your life. You've been there at that crazy restaurant, right? With the Asian fusion sea bass freaking tacos. When you don't know what else to ask, you default to what? Price. How much are those Asian fusion sea bass tacos? Ooh, today those are a very good special. $165 per taco. You're like, I'll have the chicken. Thank you. Right? Like when you don't know what else to ask, you ask how much. Okay? So there's a more skillful way when people call your apartment community to deal with what's the price on your blank apartments. What's the price on your 1-bedroom apartments? What's the price on your 2-bedrooms? What's the price on your 3-bedrooms? What's the price on your studios? Right? Your best way to handle that is, awesome, I can help you with that. Which 1-bedroom were you looking to rent? Let that sink in for a second, guys. That is not, hey, what's the price on your 2-bedrooms? Well, it really depends. That is not, what's the price on your 2-bedrooms? Hold on. Let me check. I've got 2 of them available, the North Shore and the Gallery 7. That's 1,432 square feet, and it's on our 3rd floor. And then I have the Gallery. Wait a minute, that one was the 1,437. That one's 1,100 square feet, but it has a balcony, and that one's 2,793. Like, it's just not skillful. Listen to the difference. Hi, how much are your 2-bedrooms? Perfect, I can help you with that. Which 2-bedroom were you looking to rent? 4 Seasons. If you could unmute yourself. Tell me how many apartments you have there at your community. Somebody, anybody. 4 Seasons is going. Is she going? She's looking for the unmute. There we go. 4 Seasons in the house. How many apartments do you have at your community there, 4 Seasons?
407.
Hell yes! I didn't even rig that. I was like, dang, she looks like a mover and a shaker in a dang big community. And dang it, I was right. Was it 407? 437? What, 407?
407.
Hell yeah. You are a perfect example of what I'm talking about. When somebody calls 4 Seasons and goes, what's the price on your 2-bedrooms? She can go, awesome, I can help you with that. Which 2-bedroom are you looking to rent? There's only 2 ways they can answer that conversation. Well, it's unit 209. I looked at it last week. It's right next to my friend Gary B's place. 209, yeah, it's still available. That one is $3,472. Does it make sense to sign the lease? The only 2 ways when you say, I can help you with that, which apartment were you looking to rent? They're either going to know exactly what they wanted, hence needing to know the price, hence allowing you to skip the whole sales process, or they're going to say, I don't know. To which my good friend at 4 Seasons can say, don't get me in trouble, but I'm giving you permission to say this until your boss fires me. I'll be honest with you, I don't know either. We have 407 units here at this community. We have a ton of them are 2-bedrooms. If I could ask you a couple questions, what's your biggest reason for moving, what you're looking for, if I could learn a little bit about your situation, I'll be able to give you an exact price on the exact 2-bedroom that best meets your needs. Fair enough? And I'm going to go, yeah, okay. I want to be at what's most important to you? Higher floor. Why is that? I hate where I'm at right now. I'm on the lower floor. I was fine with it till I watched the Law and Order show. I watched the Law and Order, and it was the episode on the guy that sneaks in. They call him the ground floor bandit. Now I'm like, I can't sleep at night, right? Like now you're having a skillful conversation, and you're not just clicking away at your keyboard going, well, I've got 18 of them, right? And let me go through all the price. You're in control. So the answer is, awesome, I can help you with that. Which blank were you looking to rent? Which 1-bedroom were you looking to rent? Notice how also when I say which 1-bedroom were you looking to rent, I'm implying what? They're going to rent something from me, right? I'm being positive. Who's in control of any question? If you don't believe me on my answer, which I'm going to tell it to you, I would like you to go watch Cops. Or I'd like you to go watch La Nada, even though it's fake. It's somewhat accurate. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV. My guess is it's accurate. The person in control of any conversation is the person asking the questions, not the person clicking through their keyboard and going through availability, not the person rambling on and on about it depends about this, it depends about this. So ask the questions and let the other person talk. Hey, how much are your one bedrooms? Awesome, I can help you with that. Which one bedroom are you looking to rent? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know either. We've got 407 apartments here. If I could ask you a couple questions, kind of figure out what's going on, what's your current situation, what your biggest reason is for moving, I'll be able to give you an exact price on the one bedroom that best meets your needs. Fair enough? Yeah, that works for me. Awesome. What research have you done on us? Right? What's your biggest reason for moving? Go right into your phone script. The problem is when we don't have a way of getting back to our phone script, which a great way to get back to your phone script is which blank were you looking to rent? What ends up happening, what? We get stuck in no person's land on the damn price, okay? So I wanted to cover that with you. Okay, we're going to have a few minutes for questions, but the other thing I wanted to cover with you today is how to ask for referrals, okay? Why don't we ask for referrals right now? You're all like, I ask for referrals. My boss is on this call. I see your boss on this call. Hi, boss. If your boss wasn't on this call, if it was somebody else, you're paying for a friend. If you had a friend that didn't ask for referrals, somebody unmute yourself and say, why would a normal leasing person not ask for referrals? Because my boss is on this call, so I ask for referrals all the time. Why do we not ask for, why do other people, not us, why do they not ask for referrals? Somebody unmute yourself. Why don't they ask for referrals? Anyone? You guys, I saw you, Legacy. I saw you unmute yourself and then remute yourself. Come on.
Maybe because they don't know how to properly ask without coming across as awkward or uncomfortable.
Totally, right? Totally. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. Dare I say it doesn't work. Hey, if I can get the names and numbers of anybody that you know that wants to rent an apartment, I'd love to rent them an apartment. So just let me know. I'll give you a Starbucks card. Jamba Juice. I don't know, do they still have Jamba Juice? I don't know. It's just not skillful, okay? So let's just fix this right now. We can make it easier, even with our boss on the call, to ask for referrals, okay? And if you're like, yo, that's going above and beyond. I don't want to do that. It's not like it's my money. It is your money. It's also your time. It's also your energy. It's also your effort. First of all, let's get to the money thing. You want to ask for referrals because you want it to be raining down in referrals on your community. 2 reasons. Why? People tend to rent more when they're referred from somebody else. Number 2, people tend to not push you around when it's a referral. They just tend to go, cool, I want it. Because their friend said, yo, you got to come live where I live. So they don't beat you up on price. All good. Makes their job easier. Guess what number 3 is? When the apartment community is occupied, when it's occupied, there's less work for us. Okay? Less work for us. So your boss is on the call, but I'm talking to you, not your boss. If you want to do less work, let's get the place totally occupied. It's less work. Here's number 4, bonus. Guess what happens to your boss when the place is occupied? Might not even be your boss. Might be your boss's 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 boss. The owners. I'm not going to go into a little story with the I, R, and the S with you, but there's a little thing we call multifamily called a 1031 exchange. Okay? All this great stuff. By the way, you don't want money when you're in multifamily. You want cash flow. It's different. So I want to be able to take all this extra profit from my apartment community being occupied, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy more apartments because I don't want to pay the I, R, and the S a bunch of them, a good $127 million, right? So I'm just going to keep buying more apartments. Why do you care about your company buying more apartments? If they buy more apartments, what happens to you? Future regional vice president, maybe one day CEO I have a client, they have somebody that started out in their maintenance team that is an EVP, Executive Vice President, drives a awesome car and has an awesome life. You get your community firing on all cylinders, this industry will reward you. Your employer will reward you. I'm just selling you on referrals. I'm done selling you, okay? If you didn't get sold on any of that, which you should, go back to reason number 1. It's less work for you, okay? So when to ask for a referral. Here's the when. Simple. I want you to listen for 2 words, okay? The 2 words are Jamocha, bubblegum. Anytime you hear Jamocha bubblegum, you ask for, different words. You're not going to hear Jamocha bubblegum very often. That was a shake. I think it was a shake at Arby's. I'd say I don't get out very often, but I remember when I was a kid, I got the Jamocha shake. Delicious freaking shake. It's kind of a chocolate coffee jam. I don't know if they still have it. If they do, get one. It's probably poison, but boy, it's delicious. Don't go for Jamocha bubblegum. Listen for thank you. Anytime you hear thank you for finding my Amazon package. Thank you for telling me to bring my balcony furniture in because of the hurricane. Thank you for helping me with my lease renewal. Thank you for helping me with my daughter's quinceañera and allowing us to rent out the pool. I don't care what the thank you comes from. Anytime you hear thank you, that's going to be your green light to ask for a referral. How are you going to ask for a referral? You're going to ask for a referral this way. Super simple. Okay? It is not, hey, thank you so much for finding my Amazon package. Great! Could I get the names and numbers of some people that I can bother and call and see if they'd rent here? Okay, that's not that. Thank you for finding my Amazon package. My pleasure. My pleasure. Happy to do it. Couldn't do me a small favor, could you? My pleasure. And then, couldn't do me a small favor, could you? Sure. Yeah, so the next time you're hanging around people at work or people you know, if you know anybody that's looking to move, would you let them know how easy it was to lease an apartment here, how much you love living here, and how great the service is? Sure. That's all you have to do. That's it. That's it. You're not asking for names. You're not asking for emails. You're not asking for phone numbers. You're like, dude, he didn't do anything. Exactly. And yet I did everything, right? So I'm sitting there in the leasing office at Legacy, and Devin Brown comes in. And Devin's like, man, dude, thank you so much, Matt, for staying open. I am so sorry about getting my paperwork to you. D, no problem. Happy to do it, right? Don't make a habit out of it, but happy to do it. No sweat. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much, right? Like, you could have shut the leasing office out and then I wouldn't be able to get to it, but whatever. Hey, Devin, you couldn't do me a small favor, could you? Sure, what is it? Hey, you're hanging around anybody from work or out in your person, anybody you know that wants to move, would you just let them know how easy it was to sign a lease with us, how much you love living here, and how great the service is? Yeah, sure. And it's really crazy when you put it in those 3 things. How easy it was to lease an apartment here, how much you love living here, and how great the service is. You know what people do? They're out at freaking Wingstop with their friends, and their friend is like, I got to get out of my apartment. They go, you know what? It was super easy to live at my place. I love living there, and the service is awesome. You should talk to Becky in the leasing office. Tell her I sent you. Okay, Devin, right? It's simple, guys, but you're not doing it. And you're like, well, it might not work. It might not. It does a lot, and we're wasting an opportunity anytime somebody says thank you. We are wasting an opportunity anytime somebody says thank you. I take it one step further with my business, with leasinguniversity.com, when people say thank you to me. Hey, Matt, got my CLC. Awesome. Couldn't do me a small favor, could you? They're like, sure, what is it? Is there any way you can take your phone, point it at your face, say what you like best about Leasing University? Sure. And if you guys think giving a referral, normally nobody's going to do it, imagine somebody actually taking their phone and pointing it at their face. There's 1,000 people, 1,000 of them, that have done that on my website. How many people would have taken their phone and gone, man, I leased 67 apartments last month alone, Matt Easton. Dude, the guy is funny. He cracks Jamocha shakes from Arby's jokes. It's not funny all the time. Every now and then he's a little bit funny, but it's a lot better than watching animated PowerPoints of Linda the Leaser and Larry the Leaser. How many people would have done that if I didn't ask? I will tell you the answer. Zip, zero, zilch, nada. Right? You got to ask, guys. By the way, if you want to take your community to the next level, say that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you for finding the Amazon pack. That is my daughter's insulin, and it's Friday. Dude, you are a lifesaver. My pleasure. Couldn't do me a small favor, could you? Sure, whatever it is. Hey, if you ever have a quick second, if there's any way you can take your phone, point it at your face, say what you like best about living here, I would love that. I'd love to share it on our community page, maybe love to share it on our Instagram page. I don't know. There's probably a million places we could put something like that. I'd love to have a video from you. You don't even have to coach them. Put that sucker up on your website, right? Man, hey, my name is Becky North. Dude, I got to tell you, this is the most incredible place. My daughter loves living here. I love living here. Every time we need something, the leasing office is great. The location is great. Jesse and the team in maintenance. There's Jesse over there. What's up, Jesse? They're the best, the best, the best. You got to live here, right? If you guys want stuff like that, ask for it. By the way, along those same lines, I'm going to ask you right now, if you have a pen and a piece of paper handy, my mobile, 303-803-7372. No, maybe none of you will do it. Maybe one of you will. It'll make my frickin' day. I'll go home and show it to my kids, and they'll be like, Dad, you're a dork. And I'm going to be like, yeah, but frickin' Bethany G thinks I'm kind of funny. And they're going to be like, you're still a dork. Bethany's cool, but you're still a dork, Dad, but you're less of a dork. And I'm going to be like, dude, it's awesome. And then I'm going to put it on my website, Bethany, or whoever, Tina D. Guys, you're not going to get what you might not get what you ask for, but you definitely won't get it if you don't ask for it. Okay? So from now on, anytime somebody says thank you, if you guys don't want to go all the level of phone at your face, just say, couldn't do me a small favor, could you? Right? And the next time you're hanging around people, next time at work, or anybody talks to you at work, or you're talking to anybody who needs to move, would you let them know how easy it was to lease an apartment here, how much you love living here, and how great the service is? Sure, you'll be shocked it will rain down on you. I bet you one of you, two of you, maybe three of you will give me a video testimonial, because I just asked you. 303-803-7372. Maybe none of you will, okay? But at least I asked, right? And that's how we take our properties forward. I got a couple minutes left. If you guys have questions on this or anything at all, I freaking love you guys. I understand your job is hard. I understand this is not the easiest time of year to be in leasing. I also understand that if we can stick together as a group, if we can get more skillful, and we can work at improving our flow and our process, things can get a lot easier for us, right? Anybody need anything from me? Well, I got you.
Hey, Matt.
Yo, what's up? Is that Lee Miller in the house?
It is. So how do you reply to folks who say, man, that process is real good, but it's not great for this property?
They're wrong. It's the same process for any property, right? And how I would reply to that is get I'm gonna give you two quick replies. We got a minute left, okay? And then I can send you a bill for therapy, okay? First off, you're wrong, okay? Having a skillful process does not matter if you're Section 8 or you're ultra luxury. Second off, if you're wrong, my guess is you're probably veering towards the lower income side of the equation, okay? I'm going to ask you, I'm going to plead with you. From a little skinny kid in the 1970s that had a mom that made $4,000 a year, your prospects deserve better. If you're like, that doesn't work for my property's Section 8, my property's subsidized. Take a minute. Treat those people like they're billionaires. Treat those people like they're hectamillionaires, decamillionaires. They might be a decamillionaire someday, okay? I remember when my mother didn't make any money, the process that she was put through, and it would make your stomach churn, right? What do you want? Show me your certificate, right? Like it's like we're checking into prison, okay? So I don't know what your property is. I know it's not different. I know that you can treat people with dignity. I know you can treat people with respect. I know you can treat people with a skillful process, whether you're charging $30,000 a month or zero. Everybody deserves a great process. And a great process is a great process across the board. Asking good questions works for everybody. Great question, Lee. Follow the process, right? If it doesn't work for your property, work on your process. It's not your property. Nobody's property is that special. Nobody's renting to some, alien species that has four. It might seem like that, it might feel like that, but a lot of that comes from how we treat other people, right? You can be in control of the situation. Hope that answers your question. It might not have been the answer you're looking for, but I got to speak from the heart on this, right? Everybody deserves to have a skillful sales process, right? There's nothing wrong no matter where your community is in the world. If somebody goes, hey, what's the price on your one bedrooms? Perfect, I can help you with that. Which one bedroom are you looking to rent? That communicates in every language. There's a way. I don't speak other languages. I should. Should have learned that one, kid. But that translates with everybody. Great question. All right, guys. I freaking love you guys. You know where to find me if you need me. If you feel like making a video testimonial, 303-803-7372. I made a song about it when my kids were little in case they got kidnapped. 303-803-7372. That's how you remember it, guys. 303. Did I steal that from Kiko Man? The commercial in the 70s. Yup. In the skillet, in the pan, add a little Kiko Man. Guys, he's really old. I know. 303-803-7372. Take your phone, point it at your face, say what you like best. I love you. Bye, guys.
This is the best investment I've ever made.
I've been in the property management industry I'm on my 3rd year, and I have never got a lease signed that fast.
My name is Matt Easton, and I'm the founder of Leasing University. I've worked with thousands of leasing consultants and property managers just like yourself to help them get better, to help them get more leases.
I love the way that Matt pushed the leasing professionals to think about how people think.
I've developed Leasing University just for you. You and I are going to work together virtually from your phone, from your tablet, from your PC. I'm going to be here to coach you every step of the way, 24/7, 365. You and I are going to work to get you better, to help you get those leases. The way people rent apartments is totally different today than it was yesterday. Renters have more access to information than they've ever had before, and they've got more choices than they've ever had before.
I just got my first deal as a leasing consultant, and I haven't even been in the leasing game in a week. I started on Monday, and today is Sunday, and I got my first 2 deals. It really taught me how to go the extra mile and really gave me the why behind the important things that you have to do when you are leasing and meeting with people and connecting with them and helping them choose their home.
My name is Kayla, and the one thing I like about Leasing University is it teaches you how to do property management and leasing and make the best out of all of it.
Everything that you need to know to get better, to hit your occupancy goals, to make more money, to advance your career as a leasing consultant, it's all right here for you at Leasing University.